That's hey.
George Kilpatrick, inspiration for the nation. We got a brother in here who's got, well, he's looking for you. He's looking for you, and he's looking for a couple of other things. Byron Perry, better known as BlackNailz. BlackNailz, good to see you. Happy to see you. You got a lot of things coming up in the queues, but first, tell us about you. You're joining us from a recording studio. We're happy to see it. Tell me about you and what you got going on.
First, I want to say thank you for welcoming me to your show, George. I mean, like I said, my government name is Byron Perry, but in the music industry, I'm known as BlackNailz. Produced for Dr. Dre, Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, Crooked Eye, so on and so forth. So what I got going on, I want to give back to the community of upstate New York, mainly Syracuse. You know, like I said, I was born and raised there, lived in the South Side, lived on the East Side. Then I ended up going to Bishop Grimes, playing basketball out there, had a decent career, I could say. And I want to give back to the community and give Syracuse some of my resources that I gained over the last 17 or 20 years in this music industry.
Mm-hmm.
I was just visited home, say 3 weeks ago, and it really hit me like, you know, Syracuse, we need that excitement back in Syracuse. You know, when I was growing up, Syracuse was the place to be. When it was Derek Coleman, the SU games was popping. It was live. People were friendly. It was people outside playing. And now it's like we don't have that same energy. So I want to bring that positive energy back to Syracuse. So a good friend of mine named Kamar Boatman, he reached out to me, I say around 2 months ago, and say, hey, man, I got an idea. You know, you're in a certain position now in your career. Let's try to figure something out we can do for Syracuse. I said, okay, cool. So we came up with an Upstate competition where, you know, I launched it. I have a great team behind me with Kamar Boatman, Angie Davis, Jessica Banks, you know, because I live in Atlanta right now. The studio's in my house. I'm at my house right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not in Syracuse. So my team, you know, they really stepped up to the plate, got the word out there. I did what I had to do. I got a couple of celebrities talking about it. I got Death Row Records talking about the situation. I have a partnership of mine named Larry Meisrich. He's a movie producer. He produced movies such as Belly, New Jersey Drive, Sling Blade, plus like 150 other movies. You know, I have a lot of people like Stewart's. They're my sponsors as well. I have my own beverage coming out next year, 2023. But I really want to bring my resources to Syracuse for this competition because it's so much talent in Syracuse, but we get overlooked because, you know, we're not down in the city. We're not in the 5 boroughs. We always get overlooked because we're not down in the boroughs.
Right.
You know? I don't know why people are calling my phone. sorry about it. My phone's going to ring like 14 times in interviews. Excuse me.
I got you.
So my thing is, so I thought about this process and I wanted to bring other producers like myself, and I'll be humble with it, that's bigger than me success-wise in the music industry, and bring them to Syracuse so the people that, you know, that can't get to Los Angeles or get in contact with these producers, they're going to be right in their face, right in Syracuse, my hometown, and we're looking for the next big artist that we can help out. Now, the producers that I'm bringing with me is Mike Zombie. He produced Drake's biggest record, Started From the Bottom. He produced that record.
Now we're here.
yeah. He's a diamond producer, Grammy, BET Award winner, Grammy nominated producer. I also have Jay Beats. He's out of LA. And he lived in Atlanta. He worked with Outkast before. He did a lot of stuff with Nicki Minaj, Travis Scott. He's also a 4-time Grammy nominated producer himself. I also have Low Key. He's another 4-time Grammy nominated producer as well with the Latin side, with dealing with like Bad Bunny, Ozuna. And then I have a good brother of mine named Ko. He produced one of T.I.'s biggest records, Why You Wanna Go and Do That. He has sold over 35 million records himself. You know, so I'm bringing all my brothers to Syracuse.
So what's the date of that? And it's the Upstate comp. What's the date of the and how do people get involved in it?
Okay, well, the submissions are over. I just ended the submissions October 3rd.
Right.
The day of the showcase is October 29th at Salt Space in Syracuse, New York. We will be starting at 1:30 and we'll end around 7:30.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm going to do for the first, until 6:30, we're going to have a lot of radio personnel on the panel to talk about how artists can get their stuff registered with BMI, ASCAP, and get some revenue for your music. Because I think, a lot of artists don't understand. They feel like, I do a song, I'll put it out tomorrow, I'll put it on YouTube, I'll put it on iTunes, and have these big dreams that's going to blow up.
But they don't have a copyright written. They don't have
Right.
the beats protected. They don't have the business settled, but they're putting these beats out.
Right. And I think I'm really going to express to the artists and the producers that's going to come that the music industry is 90% business, 10% talent.
Mm-hmm.
We have to focus on the business side. We can't just focus on just going to the studio making a song. We got to get past that.
BlackNailz, tell me, so just for people that the one person and maybe two that doesn't know what the producer's role is in relationship to the artist, because you said you work with a lot of Dr. Dre, etc. And for those that don't know, what is the role of the producer in the making of a record?
Well, the producer, we're more of the let's say orchestrator.
Mm-hmm.
Like the artist, we'll let the artist write his or her song, whether it's rap or R&B. But as producers, we're the ones who orchestrate and say, you know what, you shouldn't say this line like that. Say it like this.
Mm-hmm.
Of course we produce the music, of course, but we also have to understand, like, it's about having that chemistry with the artist and making the best record that we can make. And a lot of artists, they have to understand, like, it's okay to take advice from other people because you don't know it all. I don't know it all. The artist doesn't know it all, but it's all about it's teamwork, Sorry about that. It's all about teamwork. And as a producer, we create the vibe. We start off with the music first, and then the artist sit there, he or she will sit there and come up with lyrics to the record, And oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so
don't
sorry.
worry about it. Just keep going. Just keep going.
And like I said, we create the vibe, we create the music, we create the mood that the artist is tapped into at that particular moment. Because music, it changes every day, mm-hmm. from sound, from lyrics to just overall music changes every day. So you have to be current on your feet when it comes to the music.
You said that the artists, the submissions are done. Is this something the public can come to?
Oh, yes. Everybody's welcome to the event October 29th at Salt Space in Syracuse, New York. Everybody's welcome. Even if you missed the submissions, you still can come support, Upstate. And like I said, for the last hour, I'm going to pick random people out the crowd to see if they want to come and perform. Now, let's rewind a little bit. So the winner of the contest, they get flown out to LA. They're going to get in the studio with me. We're going to create a song. They're also going to do a theme song for a show called The Crack House, meaning it's jokes. It's like a new Def Comedy Jam series, which one of my guys, Larry Misrich, is producing. They're going to do the theme song for that show. We're going to have a sit down with 3 major labels to submit some of their music. And I give them $1,000 in cash.
Nice.
And that's all. That submission was only $20 per song. So,
is the event free for people to come to, or is there an admission?
No, it's $10. You can holler. You can get in contact with Kamar Boatman or Angie Davis.
Yep.
Tickets are $10. And at the door it's $20.
Right. I also understand that you are still looking for people to if they want to sponsor the event. Tell me how they do that.
Oh yes, if they want to sponsor, just contact myself or Angela Davis. I call her Angie. Contact her, and we can go from there. I have a lot of great sponsors already, from like Stewards, NFT company as well. Oh, another thing I forgot about the competition. And besides all the stuff, winning $1,000, LA, and all that stuff, we're actually going to turn their song to an NFT. I want to bring, the cryptocurrency to our neighborhood as well. To understand, there's so many ways you can generate money without just putting out a record.
So, and the NFT would be a digital version of this or something like that?
Yes, it'll be a digital version of the winner's video, and we will create an avatar for the winner. And we'll plug his song to the metaverse.
Wow. That's a lot going on. All right, mark your calendars. October 29th at the Salt Space. That's 109. I think it's 109 Wyoming Street
Yeah, I think so.
on the west side. I'm going to look it up now to make sure I got it. What do you want to leave our audience with, BlackNailz?
Oh, man. I want to leave my audience with motivation and inspiration. You know, if you're watching this and you missed the submissions, feel free to stop by the show. You know, it's going to be a great showcase. If you're in the music industry or the movie industry as well, you're going to gain some knowledge, because I really want to spread the knowledge to our people in the community about the certain steps you have to take to make it in the music industry as well as the movie industry. So I really want to give back to my community, and everybody feel free to come out, support. Let's support our own. You know, I think it's a stigma with Syracuse, especially with the crab in the barrel mentality. Let's change that narrative. Let's bring back that good, positive energy in Syracuse. Let's support each other. It doesn't matter what side of town you live on. We are all Syracuse, and we all bleed orange and blue.
All right. Well, so you did shout out South Side and East Side. So now we got to get some streets. What street on the South Side? What street on the East Side?
I lived in Centennial Gardens.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? I grew up in Centennial Gardens, baby.
There you go. All right.
I mean?
CG
then,
up in here. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Centennial got started in Centennial.
And then the East Side, where did you live over there?
I lived off of East Fairshire. I lived off of Beatty.
Beatty. All right, there you go.
And then I lived on Lime Street. So if you're familiar with the East Side, about Mountain View Park, that's my home.
There you go. There you go.
You know?
You gotta shout out some real neighborhoods so we know what you're really talking about.
The neighborhood, yo. Shout out to East Fayette, South Ave, H.W. Smith, Elmwood.
There you go. There you go.
Berry Park, high on the Dogger Park.
There you go.
Right? So, McChesney, Henniger Park, Sunnycrest. Man, I miss home, man. So being back home 3 weeks ago, man, it really brought that real love out of me for Syracuse, like where I'm from. I'm proud where I'm from. Wherever I'm in LA at Dre's house or whoever I'm with, I rep the 315 no matter what.
There you go. I love it. All right, listen. Check out the Upstate Showcase. What's the name of it? Upstate Showcase?
It's the Upstate Showcase for 2022.
Upstate Showcase 2022. BlackNailz, government name Byron Perry, but we're gonna call him BlackNailz with a Z. Producer extraordinary, bringing all some of the top producers in the game to the Q's for the next big talent. October 29th at the Salt Space, 1 to 6, $20 at the door. Check them out. Inspiration for the nation.
Yes, sir. Salute.
Salute.